Things we'll do. Let's just start out by playing a D scale. And so this tune is in D, but and the second part's B minor, which is still D, right? So everybody understand that it's the same scale. If we're playing in D, here's D. If I start out that same scale on B and go. So it's called the relative minor. You find if you go up to the sixth note of the scale, so in D the sixth note of the scale is B, and you play the scale of D on that sixth note, you'll get a minor chord. And so that's what we're doing. We're taking advantage of that relative minor. So the fingering's all the same is what I'm getting at. There's just a couple of accidentals or notes that don't fit the scale there. Okay, so let me just play through the first part one time here, just real quick. Just listen one more time. So let's just play first to start out. Actually, I don't think I need the G string at all for this tune. So everybody just cut their G string off. And so let's just start and play a D scale. So what we're going to do is we're going to play from D all the way up to the B. Everything's in first position. So we're going to play from D up to the B on the E string. Okay, here we go. Another thing that I like to practice is to play the arpeggio. So what the arpeggio is the first, third, and fifth scale notes, okay? So in D, it's D, F sharp, A, D, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to play those chords. Those are the notes for making a D chord, D major chord too. So we're going to play those like a little scale, so it's going to sound like this. Just listen. And on the mando, you know where those notes are, guys? Okay. So it's A, it's open D, then B the fourth fret, and so on. Okay, so let me just play it once. So let's just do that. Here we go. D, two pumps on each one. Ready, go. Last note we can hit is this. That's another A, okay? Now, so one thing I practice these a lot. I play scales, the basic scale. I really play the arpeggios a lot because there's so many arpeggios in fiddle music. Like this tune we just did is just chock full of little arpeggio segments. And since fiddling is about muscle memory, if you've played those arpeggios and you come to first, if you hear it, you'll go, oh, I know what that is. And you'll learn the tune faster, but also you'll play the tune better if you've practiced those arpeggios. And then let's do one more thing I want to show you that I think is really important to practice, and that's what I call the fiddler's scale. Okay, and it sounds like this. Just listen one time. And that is like massively useful because little pieces of that are in almost all fiddle tunes. They're in tons of waltzes, and you can use that as kind of an ornament. You know, I'll show you in this waltz where I use that a little bit. So what I'm doing is I'm going up two, back one, up two, back one. So I go up two would be D to F sharp, B, then E to G. Okay, let's start back at D now. Here we go. E, G, F sharp, A now, open A, G, B, A, C sharp, B, D, sharp, E, D, F sharp, A, E, G, sorry, F sharp, A, G, B. That's about as far as you can go, okay? So now if we came back down, it'd be G, B, A, F sharp. Okay, let's try that. Now, here we go. And then you can go on a... But, so I practice those like a lot. There are arpeggios in that scale, like if I'm just warming up, you know, I'll go... And you can do different bowings, you know, you can go just saw, you know... There you go. So you can play around, make up your own little things, and the same with on the mandolin. You can do, you know, bow, pick two, slur two, that sort of thing. It's just a real good context in which to develop skills that you'll use in other tunes later without even realizing now you've got this little toolbox of things you can do. But that scale is really important. And it's more fun to play than just going na 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 na. You know, it gets old really fast, but this scale is kind of fun to play. Okay, so